Oh, I was just thinking about when I was on vacation in Southern California back in 95, 96. Me and my friend went to Magic Mountain and uh, um, just outside of LA. And we were standing in line in the Batman roller coaster and, just a typical roller coaster line. And it was crowded. It was crowded in the park that day. And out of the mass of people, I saw this long, tall, skinny guy who looked like Gilligan with a Superman t-shirt and fuzzy pajama bottoms walking on a handrail, balancing himself like this. I pointed him out to my friend and said, "What is that guy doing?" He looked at it. We were watching him. And then he jumped down. Then a group of his friends joined him, and I think there was around 20 of them. Um, I don't know how to describe them. They had on ugly clothes from the 70s and 80s. Remember, this is in the mid 90s. They were wearing clothes uh, that were not good clothes back in the 70s and 80s. I mean, they had on some of the ugly pastel colors from the 80s, some of the ugly earth tone colors from the 70s. The girls, a lot of them had three ponytails, two like this and one going up like that. Or there was a few that figured out how to put four ponytails in their hair. They had their hair dyed neon or messy, and the clothes. I what they reminded me of was, like how your grandparents will have a trunk full or a box full of clothes in their attic or basement that they don't want, that Goodwill considers too ugly. Well, it looked like they got into that box of clothes and they decided to wear it. And they were acting stupid, being silly, and everybody was laughing at them. And I don't think they were aware of, I don't know if what they were aware of what was going on. They were trying to make a statement. I don't know what they were trying to make, because if you're trying to make a statement, make sure people understand what you're saying. And I was cracking on them, and my friend was laughing, and people in the roller coaster line were laughing at him. I mean, they were providing some entertainment. Now, the part that amazed me the most was all of them got together in this big circle, and they all got out these bubbles, and they started blowing bubbles. Hundreds of bubbles was rising from that group of bubble heads. And that was amazing. I never saw so many bubbles in my life. Now, the question I had was, why would someone do that? The only logical explanation I could think of was the person with the strongest personality decided it would be a good idea. And they all followed along because they wanted to fit in with the popular person. Nobody thought for themselves, thought, how would I look? This is silly. I'm not doing this. No, I want to be liked. I want to be popular. So they fell in line with everybody else, and like an obedient little lemming, jumped off the cliff and made fools out of themselves. So that's my thought.